thinking in English might seem difficult at the beginning. As a beginner, you may feel it is very difficult, but don't give up. Hello friends, welcome to Hello English. My name is Rupam. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a very common problem. How to start thinking in English. I will share with you some amazing tricks which you can follow and improve this skill. And you will never search in the internet how to start thinking in English because you will get everything in this video. But before we start, I just want to tell you, I have started another channel, something different, but in English. If you want, you can check out that channel. The link of the channel is given in the description. So now let's begin with today's video. Thinking in English leads to more fluency in speaking, writing, and you understand the language much better. If you want to reach the level of a native speaker, you should start thinking in English. Tell me one thing. Have you ever faced any issue that you want to speak but you get stuck? You are unable to find the proper word. The word is there, but it is not coming out of your mouth. Have you faced this? If yes, comment and let me know. Why I'm asking you this? Because this is what is called obstacle in thinking in English. And when you can overcome this, automatically you see how nice you can speak English, how fluent you become. Have you ever seen some kids who can speak two languages at one time? From one language, they shift to another language without any problem. How they do this? How is it possible? Only because they have mastered these two languages when they were a kid. We call them bilingual. Such person can understand, speak, write, and even read in two languages on the same native level. It's cool, right? It sounds like a dream. The language switching happens instantly in their mind because from childhood they have been trained in this way. For example, in Canada, there are two official languages, English and French. So many kids, they have to learn these two languages and it gets easy for them to switch from one language to other. Whereas in US, it is not the same. They are only into English. If you know any other language from your ancestors, from your parents, that's something different. But English is the only language. So in this video, I will give you recommendations of how to do this in a minute. How we can switch from one language to another. Suppose from your mother tongue to English. Okay? So the first step is start with one word. It is much better to begin thinking in English from the beginning of your learning journey. Now you may think, well, I don't have too many words in my mind. How can I do this? But remember, my dear friend, thinking in English starts with single word. The best way to do this is to use flashcards. Just have some flashcards and you just have to practice them day in and day out. Slowly, your vocabulary will improve. Another thing, when you wake up in the morning, just think in your mind, it's morning. When you go to the washroom, just look around what all things are there. Object by object. Just think, what's that? Toothbrush, paste, towel. In this way, think. You can also use the sticky notes. Sticky notes, you know, right? So use the sticky note, put it on the objects which you feel it is difficult to remember. So when you wake up in the morning and when you see those, it's like a revision happening to you. The second step is proceed with easy sentences. So now, single word, you have already taken care. You are learning all these things. Now how to go to the second step? As soon as you proceed with thinking in English in single words, move forward to easy sentences. And this is a very easy technique. Wherever you are, you can practice this. At home, at work, on a bus, in a restaurant, or at the beach. Don't worry about the grammar. Don't worry about the tenses. First learn the basic wordings. Then concentrate on other things. You can also do in this way. Stand in front of the mirror and just say to yourself, I'm beautiful. I'm gorgeous. I'm smart. I'm capable. I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm love. So when you stand in front of the mirror and when you talk to yourself, what you are doing? You are talking to another person. At one point, you will feel that you are speaking to someone else. Have eye contact, because when you can have eye contact with yourself, it is so easy for you to have eye contact with the other people. The third step, talk to yourself. This is a great technique. Talking to yourself is a normal thing for a human being. Previously, what you were doing, you were learning single words. Then you started learning small sentences. Now you have to learn talking to yourself. So what to do here? Just think what you are doing. Just think what you are going to do. Remember, you are in a safe place and no one is there to bother you. So let me share with you some example how you can start talk to yourself. For instance, you go to the grocery shopping and have a list of what you need to buy. Say to yourself, I need to buy groceries for the whole week. Let's see what's there in my list. Did I forget cash? Do I have the card with me? Or should I pay online with Google Pay or Paytm? So, I got the list. What's there written on the list? So think in yourself, my dear friend. No one is there to bother you. Step number 4. Keep a diary or a planner. What I do, my dear friends, see, when I have something in my mind, some plan in my mind, and I know that next moment I may forget that, I will just jot it down. I will write it down so that I don't forget that. You can also try the same thing. When you get something new, just write it down. It is much easier to improve your skill of thinking in English by putting your thoughts on paper. For example, what you can do, just plan your day with the bullet points. Point number 1, I have to go to the shop. Point number 2, it's too hot. I will get coconut water. Point number 3, I need to buy an umbrella. Got it? This is all you can do. And also at the end of the day, just write something how you felt. How was your day? Not about what you did, no. Health-wise, mind-wise, physically, emotionally, how were you? Just write it down and see how much you can connect yourself to the Almighty. It is a great way, a wonderful way. I do this. So my dear friends, these are the 4 tips. I'll tell you one thing. Thinking in English might seem difficult at the beginning. As a beginner, you may feel it is very difficult. But don't give up. Always remember, when you continue doing something, all difficult tasks will get easier. So my dear friends, this is all about today's video. I will see you again. Thank you so much.